blackout archery target bag. You have failed the city.
Hello again folks, and welcome to Black Bear Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing something completely different from our normal range day fun that we normally show you on the channel. So over this summer, Mrs. Bear, myself, and Dexter the Siberian Husky decided we were going to have a whole bunch of adventures in the awesome places that Alberta has to offer, try a few new things and learn a few new skills. So based on that, we're also going to be bringing you some outdoor and camping gear that we thought worked really well for us. But one of the new skills that we wanted to learn is we wanted to try our hand at archery. And that brings us to today's video. We picked up a couple of bows, the first of which we're going to be showing you today. And that would be Mrs. Bear's Bear Archery Limitless package, which is a ready-to-hunt compound bow package. Now, Bear Archery was established in 1933 or co-founded by Fred Bear, who's an absolute legend, and is also known as one of the pioneers of bow hunting in North America. He even had a song written about him by Ted Nugent. So they probably know how to make bows, right? Alberta hunting regulations say that in order for you to hunt with a bow legally and humanely, you have to have at least a 40-pound draw weight. Now, what I could research online is that 40 pounds is good for whitetail, and anything bigger than that, like an elk or something, you want a 50-pound plus draw. Now, again, we're pretty new at this, so if I got that wrong, please correct me down in the comments if you're a more experienced archer or bow hunter. All right, guys, so as our normal formula goes, we are going to be taking a quick look at the features that you get with this little bow. And then we're going to let Mrs. Bear shoot it a little bit, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Stay tuned. All right, folks, with the Limitless bow on the table, let's take a look at some of the features that it offers. Now, the bow axle to axle is 28 inches long, so it's nice and compact for all kinds of uses. It is also advertised shooting at a velocity of 265 feet per second, which is fairly good. The draw length can be adjusted from 19 to 29 inches, and that's really easy to do. If you'll notice here, so we'll call it a cam adjuster or something, but if you'll notice that on the cam there's a little piece there with one Allen wrench screw in there that you can remove, and all these holes are marked with different draw lengths. So all you need to do is remove the screw, turn it to the correct draw length, and replace the screw, and you do that both sides, and there you go, you've adjusted your draw length. It's really, really easy, and you don't need a press to do that. All right, so it also comes with a 3-arrow quiver attached to the bow. And what you also get is the D-loop here already installed, as well as the peep sight, a Trophy Ridge whisker biscuit, and a Trophy Ridge 3-pin sight. Now you can adjust that very easily as well with an Allen wrench for different distances, and set that up, for the actual person shooting it. Adjusting the poundage is very, very easy. You'll notice the nuts there on the limbs that you can adjust your poundage anywhere from 25 to about 50 pounds. It's currently set up at 50 pounds for Mrs. Bear, which is a comfortable draw weight for her, and it packs quite the punch. So yeah, guys, that's basically the features that it's got. So all that you're going to need really to get out in the field is to get yourself a release and buy yourself some arrows, and you should be good to go. You can obviously also attach things like stabilizers and all kinds of nifty things to it if you like. So let's get Mrs. Bear to shoot a couple of arrows through it, and we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. You'll notice while she's shooting here, Mrs. Bear has no problem in pulling back the 50-pound draw weight. It's got a nice and smooth drawback as well, and with the 65% lead off, she can take her time at aiming at her target without having to hang on to the entire 50 pounds. The arrows that she's shooting is a combination of Cabela's Carbon Hunters and Cabela's Carbon Stalkers, and they're both 340 spines, and she is shooting 125 grain field tips right now. I've read online that these blackout target bags are quite tightly packed, so some of the lower weight bows tend to bounce off of this. However, the 50-pound draw weight bow packs a nice little punch, and just notice that with how much authority it actually hits that bag. So there you have it, folks, the Bear Limitless Ready to Hunt package. What is it good for? I think this would be a great bow for people just starting out in archery, as a youth bow, for somebody who's a little bit smaller in stature, or just a nice compact hunting bow, right? We're certainly having a lot of fun with it, and you can get into archery without breaking the bank with this, and you get everything you need, right? So basically all you need to do is you need to buy yourself a release and some arrows, and you're off to the races. So guys, if you enjoyed our video today or learned something new, or were just a little bit entertained, please give us a thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button on the next screen. It's going to look like a black bear badge. If you want to support the channel in a different way, we're going to have a link to our Patreon account down below, and YouTube's also got this new super thanks thing down in the icons there if you want to support us that way. Y'all stay safe, and we'll see you next time.